Peter Bellew has been appointed as the new Group Managing Director and CEO of Malaysian Aviation Group and Malaysia Airlines Berhad. Previously COO, Bellew was widely expected to replace outgoing captain Christoph Mueller, who will go on leave and step down from the National Carriers Board from July 1st onwards. However, Mueller will remain available to the company until the end of his notice period, September 9th. Bellew was given a glowing endorsement by the group's chairman, Tan Sri Muhammad Noor Muhammad Yusof, who said that he had been a key figure in executing the biggest and fastest transformation in the national carrier's history. Bellew, an Irish national, has been a part of the senior management team since day one of the new entity and holds 20 years of aviation industry experience, including a stint in Ryanair. MAG and MAB sole shareholder Khazanah Nasional Berhad also issued a statement saying that Bellew's appointment was discussed and recorded at a meeting chaired by PM Datuk Sri Najib Razak on June 21st. Interestingly, Mueller has not come out to confirm or deny reports that after his notice period is up, he will be joining Middle East carrier Emirates. Penang Chief Minister Lim Guan Eng has pleaded not guilty to 2 counts of corruption at the Penang High Court today. Lim has been charged under Section 23 of the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Act 2009 and Section 165 of the Penal Code. The court heard that Lim had used his position to benefit him and his wife by approving the rezoning of a plot of land to magnificent emblems near Berhad at his office on level 28 Komtar on July 18, 2014. The second charge was that Lim had allegedly received a valuable property relating to his bungalow on Jalan Pinhorn. He is alleged to have purchased it at 2.8 million ringgit, although the market sticker price was 4.27 million. Section 23 carries with it a 20-year jail term and a fine of not less than 5 times the value of gratification or 10,000 ringgit, whichever is higher. Section 165 of the Penal Code's penalty is a 2-year imprisonment term and or a fine. The World Bank is expecting Malaysia to post a GDP growth of 4.5% for 2017 and 4.7% in 2018. According to World Bank's Malaysia Economic Monitor report, the forecast is based on recovering commodity prices as the global economic growth improves. Just to recap, the nation's economy expanded by 5% in 2015. The World Bank says that the slower 2016 economic expansion forecast is due to a gradual deceleration in private consumption growth due to a softer labour market and household adjustments to fiscal reforms. Interestingly, the government's wage bill for 2015 exceeded by 8.5% of the original budget and still accounts for 41% of total OPEX, even as Putrajaya cut subsidies. The World Bank's country director for Malaysia, Ulrich Zahau, said that with new trade agreements, it would help accelerate reforms to support its transition to high-income status. As steel players continue to butt heads with the authorities over an industry-wide audit, Southern Steel Berhad today announced that it had resolved all issues with the Royal Malaysian Customs Department. Southern Steel said that the RMCD had returned all the documents and financial records taken during a surprise February 24th visit and an earlier freeze on its bank accounts lifted. Southern Steel, part of the Hong Leong Group, said that there has been no material impact on operations and financials of the group as a result. Earlier this year, the Malaysian Iron and Steel Industry Federation had lodged a complaint with the Finance Ministry on concerns raised by the members about this audit, which they said was carried out in a high-handed manner. Other steel companies such as Hiap Tak Venture Berhad, Andrew Resources Berhad, Wasiong Corp Berhad and Amalgamated Industrial Steel Berhad also said that their subsidiaries had been affected by the authorities' investigation. George Kent Malaysia Berhad is intending to explore rail transport construction opportunities across the port, more specifically, Europe. According to Chairman Tan Sri Tan Kee Hock, the group is always seeking to bolster its order book and said that Europe held promise. Tan says that the group is always bidding for projects and ensures that its order book always hovers between 5 and 10 billion ringgit. Executive Director Bernie Ui Chin Koon was quick to explain that George Kent's plans to venture into Europe is still in its infancy and more time is needed to study the terrain. Ui says that while the company has contact with some investment bankers, the feelers are very much preliminary.